Alrighty, welcome to another stream. It's the 1st of October. I had no idea that in Hong Kong there is a holiday today. And so I've got uncles and aunts and guests at home, and it's it's been a little bit of a delay and my routine is a bit off. I mean, I'm still carrying out my routine, but the timing is off. And so it is 3:48 p.m. I haven't really gotten too much work done, mostly just uploading stuff and things like that. But I said, hey, let's just get the trading out of the way so I can just focus on my other stuff. And so let's just get right into it and see what's happening in the markets, and I'll be done. This should be a pretty quick stream. I don't expect to be doing too much in today's session. I still am tweaking and refining and kind of honing in some of my mistakes and stuff. So I have to do that first. That's more of a priority than actually taking trades. The trades itself don't matter. Chardikala shirt, you know what it is. Always Chardikala. We're always blessed in this life. That's what we are. Anyways, get right into it. So let me see what positions I have. I have one open position, which is this. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna stick with this. We're in a good uptrend. And honestly, I don't want to do anything. I am on one of my accounts on this position still. Another account, the FTMO one, by the way, it stopped me out. Why? No idea. It's just terrible. Honestly, let me bring it up. Let me show you how sometimes FTMO is a little bit of bullshit. Honestly. What pair is this? Aussie CAD? Alright, bringing up Aussie CAD. Look at this. If you can see. I don't know if you can see. Hold on, let me bring up the chatting. There we go. So that's my entry up there. And then look at this little gap thing. Look at this gap right here. Look at that. That never even happened. And I'm trading multiple brokers. And so I know this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Anyways. This trade is running pretty well. I'm just gonna keep holding it. Nothing to do here. And I am in... I'm not really looking to take any further positions. I don't really want to. Quite the risk on market, so Aussie should be quite strong. Aussie should be just wrecking. And yeah, crypto's here. Nothing really, just kind of a sideways situation with Ethereum. Again, Bitcoin, there's heavy buying down here. Heavy demand. Gold is on a tear. It is, look at that, it just keeps going and going and going, dude. Crazy. Gold is crazy. My goodness. I know a trader who's like 78, 79 years old. I think he trades gold. And I don't know his strategy really, but he's more of a longer term trader. So he should be on this position, I think. What's happening here? Really nothing again with oil, you know. Again, range bound. To really sell, I need a break below and then kind of like a retest here for the sell. And then silver is just silver too. Gold and silver hand in hand. It's just selling the USD like crazy. My goodness, this is just my goodness. Again, I am in no mental state to really trade right now, so I'm just not actively looking for positions unless I see something just so clean and so according to process that I just have to give it a shot. Like this one, actually. Is it finally stopping? Is this it? Because now we're coming into some supply areas. I do not mind selling this. Although I'm long on Aussie and ZD. I mean, I'm gonna put this in my watch list. Because it is a trade that I've been watching out for. What's happening on Swiss franc? Nothing much is really happening here. What's happening here? Okay, CAD franc continues to head lower. Nothing much with CAD franc. It continues to go lower, sliding, sliding, sliding bit by bit. Same story with pound franc. It isn't a major demand here, but it's just so choppy that I don't really care about it right now. Oh, belay. See, now my uncle's here too, so this is quite the day. Live stream चल रही है.
कितने गए?
ओ थले तुरन.
आए नहीं मामा?
चले भी गए.
क्यों?
चले गए dude.
कितने बजे आए? कितने बजे चले गए?
2 घंटे I guess. 2-3 घंटे.
मेरे आने तो बाद उससे आ रही है. मेरे जाने तो बाद.
Ish.
और सुना क्या?
ਵਧੀਆ. Okay, New Zealand Swiss franc still waiting. Nothing much to do here. I don't want to go long. And I don't like this price position for a short. What else do we have? More chop under Wi-Fi on the. More chop on Aussie Swiss franc. And then dollar yen, look at dollar yen. It's just consolidating for over 2 months. Since July, it has not moved in price at all. So if this could be traded, honestly, buy from down here, sell from up here, but it's not something I want to play. Swiss franc yen looks pretty good on the short side, but let me wait for this. This could present something like this, an opportunity, something like that would be kind of nice. That would make sense. I don't want to short it right here, right now. It's still in an uptrend overall, although the trend is slowing down. There is not much gas and steam behind this. Yen is picking up quite the momentum, actually. All the yen crosses are just melting a little bit. After this absolute just distribution region, we've been distributing on yen since July on every pair. So again, nothing much to do here, except maybe look for short on yen crosses. That could be a potential. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for yen to play out a little longer, maybe a few more days or even till next week, to really see what's really happening. Is this just a pullback in a grander scheme of things, or are we really shifting and trying to head lower? Yeah, actually bacho. मैं बना लेनी यहाँ पे खा लो तुम खा दे लेने में ये करने या काइंड नहीं चीज़ भी बढ़िया है. How is New Zealand and Aussie the weakest right now? Alright, I think we might get this downside play here. This, with this, and then playing down. But still, overall uptrend, I do not want to be selling this at all. Pound dollar ranging as well, range bound price action. Euro dollar could be heading higher potentially, but again, nothing really. I don't want to be active at all right now. I'll continue to wait for this position. This one still looks neat to me. Oof. So close to trigger with this one. Didn't quite get it. Price continues to push higher. This is something I gotta figure out too, actually. If I take a trade from up here, then where's my stop going to be? Is it below the zone or is it above? Like here. This one becomes a bit of a tighter entry, but then it does give a better risk reward. But then again, price can always just dip down here, get into the zone before going higher. So that's the risk if I get into this trade right here right now. Euro playing in a major demand area, nothing much. If anything, I would like to buy it here, but overall choppy, just choppy price action with Euro Aussie. Euro NZD seems to be trying to pull back, but this is not something I want to sell into. Overall trend is strong, and I don't want to play a mean reversion on this. There's just no real supply up here, so that's not something I'm gonna play. USD CAD longs don't look bad to me personally. They look pretty decent up here. The trend is up, getting up with the, just playing the upside does make sense. Price pushed higher, price is unable to really push lower. It's consolidating up here, creating some sort of a high base. I do see potential upsides. Smoothie मेरी smoothie वापस मान पाया बेचा. There is upside, and this risk reward does look good on this one actually. Okay, I don't mind this. I still have this on my watch list, but I don't mind taking a trade on this either. Gold's been just on a tear, and that's because of dollar weakness. The question is dollar ready to bounce? Is it ready to bounce? If so, then this trade might be really well adjusted right now. If not, then doesn't make sense here. Might be a deeper pullback. I will come back to this one. Pound CAD looking strong again. Again, it's in a heavy supply region, but these pullbacks, it's just giving these pullbacks and pushing higher. This does look quite strong. EuroCAD just continues to slide. This is probably the CAD weakness which is pushing this. Alright, CAD here bouncing from the demand area. So CAD's just bouncing. Again, overall downtrend. I'm still looking for shorts. It's just a matter of where. Really liking the Aussie, honestly. If anything, just buy more Aussie. Just add into this one, stop loss down here. I don't want to do that because there's just no real. Maybe there's a minor demand here. Maybe I can play this. But I'm not really going to do anything. I'm just going to hold on to this position, let this ride, and not touch anything. I need more time to like recalibrate and get into a mental peak state. Not really seeing too many trades. I'd rather spend more time reviewing trades and reviewing markets than actually executing trades right now. Same thing here, nothing's really happening with pound Aussie. Although the trend overall is short, so any kind of pullback, any price up here, any sort of pullback is just selling opportunity in my opinion. So anything like that is just a selling chance. And same goes with pound New Zealand. It's just in an uptrend, expecting some sort of a pullback. I'd rather kind of buy. Maybe if it can stall somewhere here, that could be a nice buying opportunity somewhere here, just like that. That could be nice. I imagine after a push like this and then a push like this, now that it's stalling, price probably just consolidates and chops by doing something like that around this area. I imagine that's what it does for the foreseeable future. But yeah, that's about it right now. What's in the watch list? CAD franc, gotta wait for it. Same thing with NZD franc, gotta wait for it. NZD dollar is looking a little bit closer, but again, have to wait for it. I am looking for price point to come to this major demand. Is it? Yeah, major. This one broke, and then this seems to be coming in alignment with the 50 SMA. That could be a potential trade, a push lower. So NZD USD is looking rather neat. And then Aussie dollar, I'm already on the Aussie trade, but this is looking exactly like that. This trade idea here was exactly that. It just missed. So I'm not really gonna bother or chase this. And then dollar CAD, same story, right? It's like, what's the situation here really? Overall, this is a very heavy supply area. Price did break below. We're still inside this. It's a supply region. The only thing is the trend is higher. So if it can make sense, if it does push higher, that can make sense. Otherwise it is potentially gonna go lower. I have this trade idea here. Probably a buy stop up here might be better. But again, I'm not really quick to play this right now. I don't want to get involved. And then Aussie NZD is looking, again, it's in a supply, but the strength on the Aussie is just so high right now. I'm still long on that Aussie position. So again, we're just gonna watch. It's more of a watching market right now for me and not a getting involved market. And that is about it. Quick and easy, simple, nothing much to it. Don't need to think too much, just see what you see. And I'd rather be doing my reviews actually more than taking trades right now. This whole week, honestly, it's okay. Let this week go. I'm down to let it go. I don't really need this week. And yeah, get into other work. I have a lot of other things going on. Do that, and then yeah, I got to do review. Probably another review later this week is the intention, and then from there, really have a much more refined and tweaked system and process that I can just follow clearly and to the T, and that should be good. And thank you for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. See ya.